Have you ever noticed that an Amish woman can be 50, 60 years old and her skin still looks soft and bright and years younger than it has any right to, and wondered what in the world she is doing? Let me tell you what she is not doing. It is not good genes, because we are ordinary women the same as you. It is not money, because we do not have that to spare. And it is not a cabinet full of expensive creams. There is not one of those in my house, nor in any house on my road. It is one plain little recipe that costs about $3 that you can mix up in your own kitchen tonight with things you very likely already have on hand. And I am going to give you the whole of it before we are through, every measure, exactly the way I make it. So go ahead and subscribe so this one does not get lost on you. And while you are here, tell me down in the comments where you are watching from tonight. I do so love to see. My name is Margaret. I keep a home on a little dairy farm out in the hills of Holmes County, Ohio. And I learned everything I am about to tell you the way most plain women learn it, standing at my grandmother's elbow at the cook stove, and at my mother's after her. I am 52 years old. Folks are kind enough to tell me they would not have guessed it. And I will be honest with you, I never once paid a cent for the reason. It all came out of my grandmother's kitchen, out of a soft old receipt book she left me. So stay with me clear to the end, because after I give you the recipe, I am going to tell you the one small thing most women get wrong with it, the little thing that makes all the difference between skin that looks tired and skin that looks fed. Here is what I want you to unlearn first, because it does more harm than all the years put together. Most women our age were taught that to look fresh, you have to scrub the skin hard, strip it right down, and buy something strong enough to sting, or it is not working. That is exactly backwards. The skin you were given already knows how to keep itself soft. It makes its own oils to do just that, and most of what is sold in a store spends its whole job washing those oils away. So your face ends up dry and tight and papery, and then you are sold a second thing to put the moisture back that the first took out. We never did any of that. What my grandmother knew, and what the old women in our church still know, is that skin does not need to be stripped. It needs to be gently cleaned and quietly fed, and then left alone to do its own good work. That is the whole secret of it. It is not a serum. It is oatmeal and honey and a little milk. The oats lift away the dead, tired dullness that sits on top and makes a face look gray. The honey holds the moisture in and keeps the skin clean and calm. And the little bit of milk with its cream feeds it soft. That is all it is. My grandmother, we called her Mammy Mattie, was the woman the whole district came to. If a baby had the colic, if a man had a cut that would not close, if a girl broke out the week before her wedding, they came up our lane to Mammy Mattie's kitchen. She kept it all in a cloth-covered book, written in pencil, half in English and half in the Dutch, the pages gone soft and spotted with tallow and beet juice. And near the front, in her own hand, is this very wash. My mother, Sarah, used it on all of us. I can still see her of a Saturday evening, a bowl of it on the table, getting our faces ready for church in the morning, the smell of the warm oats and the milk. I have used it my whole life, and I have taught it to my own daughters now, and they are beginning to teach it to theirs. That is how I know it works. Not because a bottle told me so, but because I have watched 4 generations of women wear it on their faces. and now I am handing it to you, the same as it was handed to me. So here is the recipe, and I will give it to you slow enough to follow. You need 3 things. First, plain rolled oats, the kind you cook oatmeal from, not the little instant packets. Second, honey. Raw honey if you can get it, but any honey will do. And third, a little whole milk. Cream is even better if you have it, but whole milk is just fine. That is all. The oats and the honey together cost me about $3. The milk you already have in the icebox, and this much will last you the better part of a month. The first thing you do is take about half a cup of the oats and grind them down fine. I use a little hand mill. You can use a blender or a coffee grinder or even a clean cloth with a jar rolled over them. You want them fine, like a soft flour. That is what makes it gentle. Heap that ground oatmeal in a little jar by your sink, and then it is ready any evening you want it. When you are ready to use it, put 2 tablespoons of that oatmeal in a small dish. Add 1 tablespoon of the honey. Then add just enough warm milk, a tablespoon, maybe a little more, to bring it together into a soft paste, about like a thick frosting. Warm milk, mind you, not hot. You want it comfortable on the skin. Now wash your face first with plain warm water, so it is clean and a little damp. Then take that paste and smooth it all over your face and your throat. And do not forget your throat and the backs of your hands, because that is where the years show first, and where women always forget to look. Let it sit on you for 10 to 15 minutes. It will tighten just a little as it dries, and that is right. Then rinse it away with warm water, working it in slow, gentle circles with your fingertips as you go, because the oats will carry off all that dead, tired dullness, and your skin comes out from under it soft as anything. Then pat dry, pat, do not rub, and that is the whole of it. Do this 3 evenings a week, not once and forgotten, and not every single day either. 3 evenings, steady, is the rhythm that does the work. Now here is that one small thing I promised you, the thing most women get wrong. They rinse it off, and then they scrub their face dry with a rough towel and walk away, and they undo half the good they just did. Do not do that. Rinse gentle, pat gentle, and while your face is still a little damp, that is the very moment it is drinking. Leave it be. If your skin is on the dry side, you can smooth in the smallest bit of oil right then, a single drop of castor oil, or even the olive oil from your kitchen, and it will hold soft all night long. And let me give you the changes because every face is different, and this one recipe fits them all. If your skin is thin or sensitive, leave it just as it is, oats, honey, and milk, for that is already the gentlest thing there is, only do not add anything sharp to it. If your skin runs oily or you are troubled with spots, trade the milk for a spoonful of buttermilk, or add the littlest squeeze of lemon, and it will bring you back into balance. And if you are very dry, use cream in the place of the milk, and add that 1 drop of oil at the end. The same $3 recipe, only fit to you. Now, I want to be honest with you, because I am not here to sell you a miracle. This little wash is not magic, and it will not change your face by morning. What it will do, if you are faithful with it 3 evenings a week, is quietly feed your skin back to soft and bright over a few weeks' time, the way steady water feeds a garden. It is not the one and only thing either. It is one good thing among several. In my house, we also rinse our hair with a little apple cider vinegar to bring back the shine, and we take a spoon of vinegar and honey in warm water of a morning, and we go to bed early and let the day's worry stay downstairs. I will teach you every one of those in time, so stay close by. But start with this one. Start tonight. And hear me, because I mean this for you, particularly. You are not too old, and it is not too late, and you are not too far gone. I do not care one bit whether you are 50 or 70. The skin you have will answer to a little care, the same as mine did, and my mother's before me. You have spent your whole life tending to everybody else. 10 minutes, 3 evenings a week, tending to you. That is not vanity. That is the plain attention you have always deserved, and were too seldom given. So make the recipe. Subscribe so the next one finds its way to you. And go ahead and save this video so you have the measures right in front of you when you are standing at your sink tonight. And do this one thing for me. Down in the comments, tell me how old